Hey guys, before we go get into this, let's like and subscribe and share and like and subscribe. And now we welcome on another two special guests. They hail from Chicago. They have a podcast called DaaaGenerates Podcast. Let's welcome Bill and Nick. What's up, guys?
Hey,
Yo, what's going on,
Hey.
fellas? Happy Tuesday.
Everybody sounds like they have a stuttering problem today, I guess.
I know, right?
Just a little bit.
Yeah. And
How's it going,
since you guys are actually from Chicago, you guys can actually get this reference. I've been saving this to tell somebody, but have you guys been singing the Glenn Lerner song all freaking day?
Oh,
I
yeah,
have
seen
that.
22, baby.
It's if I were him, I would have called up all the radio stations, bought all the ads like completely for the day, and just done my ad 2222 on every commercial break.
I'm sure those phones were ringing all day today.
Oh yeah,
It's literally his day
yeah.
today. Like, it's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
He should have like done something huge today, like billboard, anything.
Oh, I think the advertisement is built in itself. He didn't need to do anything.
Exactly. He didn't even have to. You know how many Facebook
yeah.
posts? Like, I stole this from a Twitter post.
Oh,
You know?
That, and I
That's
think
true.
Barstool Chicago put that up immediately today to try that. So
Yeah.
there you go. That's again self-advertise or free
There
advertising.
you go. Yeah. Damn it,
Awesome.
Richie. We got to get a phone number like that. But
Yeah.
I know
guess it
ours is like
wouldn't really work.
666. People think we're like the devil. Like, it's horrible.
That's not a bad one, though.
I know.
It's
I
easy
know.
to remember. It's easy to
Yeah,
remember.
super easy. Yeah, it works. Let's talk about your podcast real quick. The DaaaGenerates Podcast. What's all about? What do you guys talk about and all that?
Go for it, Bill.
Man, we started this thing up about a year and a half ago, and unfortunately, through COVID, we had some tough times. We took a little break there, but we got back into the game about 5 months ago. We're a Chicago sports podcast. Both Nick and I we're both big Bears fans. Nick's a Sox fan. I'm a Cubs fan, as you can tell. Big Hawks and Bulls guys. If you couldn't tell, we're both big wrestling guys too. So we like to talk a little wrestling. We talk movies, pop culture, sports, anything interesting, really, man.
Yeah, anything we decide that's interesting that day, and mostly, yeah, it's kind of the same rundown. We try to stay as Chicago oriented as we can, but obviously, all the topics come in from everywhere, so it's constantly flowing.
Yeah, it's a slow week in Chicago too. Like football.
Oh yeah, just slow week in general since the Super Bowl is just super.
Yeah,
I know.
Football in general
I
ended.
You know the meme of like the guy who's like always walking around staring at stuff, like not knowing what to do.
Yeah, like Quentin
That was me
Tarantino
on
in his
Sunday.
house. Yeah.
That was me on Sunday.
Yeah.
Like I had no clue what
I knew what to do with my life, honestly. Like I watched All-Star game, I was like, this is not it.
I mean, yeah, this
This is
like
not
stretch of no basketball has been tough. I've been trying to bet on hockey, not a chance. I've been losing money left and right, so that's
Yeah,
just
like-
not me.
I had a
Soccer
hot
at 3
streak.
o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, soccer, Korean
Soccer.
basketball. That's been pretty good. Australian basketball. Waking up at like 3 or waking up the next morning just with some extra money is always great. Just making money.
Yesterday I got
US
lucky. I went like 8 for 8
USFL.
yesterday. What's up?
I would say the USFL is coming soon, so we could start betting on that.
Ooh, that'll
Is
be
it on
fun.
like the
Yeah.
sports books?
Oh yeah,
don't
yeah. They had
know.
them the first time around. They had them up there. At least
Oh,
for the
here we go.
XF, at
Let's
least for the
go.
XFL. I don't know about the USFL, but like you guys said earlier, I was strictly rooting and gambling on the gamblers because of their names. So
Yes, he knows.
listen, they got gambling on everything nowadays. They're gonna have lines for the USFL.
Definitely.
Nice.
They have
nice.
to.
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, they have to, because like, what else are you gonna? I mean, there's baseball, but like, that's it in the summer. Like, I don't know. Like,
Baseball
maybe
you have to
baseball.
gamble on too.
do you know if
No
the World
run
Cup's
first
this year?
inning.
What's up?
Oh no, betting on no run first inning. That's
I
the
love
go-to
that.
for
I
baseball.
love doing those. Yeah,
That's
those
the
are my
go-to
favorite.
every time. Parlaying
Yeah.
no runs. Oh, it's easy money. Love
What do
it.
you parlay it with? Usually,
Just other no runs in the first inning. Sometimes you can
other
on
games.
the on the other one. Yeah,
Okay.
you can just take that one team in particular. Say I didn't
Yeah.
like the Mariners playing the Dodgers. Maybe that's not going to be a no-run first inning, but I can take just the Mariners, parlay it with, oh, geez, I don't know who else was really bad last year. I can't even think off the top of my head. Just, I don't know. Maybe the Padres were having a
Tigers or
down day.
something.
Yeah, the
The
Tigers.
Reds.
And then and they'll get positive money out of that. I love it. So they actually took that away on some of the sports books because it was just you're printing money, but it was
Yeah,
great. You gotta be up on that. That's one of my favorite things.
Definitely. The Sox owe me a ton of money last year because I would
Ooh.
bet them all the time. As a Cubs fan, I was financially invested in the Sox. It was great. They paid for like Mother's Day, Father's Day. It was great. Like, I was like, oh my god.
Your
Like, I was
parents'
rolling in dough.
birthdays, everything.
Like we went to
Yeah, I had a big win back when who was it? The Cowboys played the Patriots, and Amari Cooper had that walk-off touchdown.
CD
in
Lamb,
overtime.
yeah.
Or CD Lamb, you're right. He had that.
Sorry, because that was
walk-off
fantasy
touchdown.
points for me.
Yeah, we had a -5.5, and that solely paid for my girlfriend's birthday present and dinner that night. So that was huge.
Very nice. Very nice. Came in clutch.
I know,
clutch.
right? Let's go. Love that.
Yeah. I'm reading this
you guys
comment right
mentioned-
now. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you guys mentioned you guys love watching the WWE. You guys are big WWE fans. So is Jim Griffith.
Mid.
WWE, Miz and Jake Paul supposed to wrestle again. The
Against-
Mysterious Ray.
The
and
Mysterios,
Dominic.
yeah. Ray and Dominic Mysterio. I mean, that should be fine. I remember Jake Paul doing some stuff last year. As much as annoying as the Miz is, he's a class act and he'll put together a show. It should be fine. I mean, WrestleMania is what WrestleMania is, and WWE is what it is. I'm kind of an AEW homer right now, so I mean, either way, I mean, pick your poison. It's still great. Pro wrestling's great.
I heard
Great
Shane
time to watch
McMahon
wrestling.
like stepped down from WWE recently or
Who?
something.
Wait,
Shane
who?
McMahon?
No,
Shane?
no
No,
chance.
Shane
Shane
McMahon. Apparently he's not going to be part of creative and stuff no more. So all the storylines that apparently he was going to be
He'll
a
be
part
behind
of,
the scenes. But
yeah,
he's
all
still
that's
part
not,
of
yeah,
it,
it's
but-
not going to be, yeah, it's
Okay.
not going to go.
I thought he was going to switch over to like AEW or some shit, like some wild.
No,
like-
no,
Not a
no.
chance.
But obviously,
Who
Cody
owns-
Rhodes flipping back from AEW
I
to
saw
possibly
that.
going to WWE. That's been the
Yeah.
big thing in wrestling right now.
Who
I
owns
think if Shane
AEW?
O'Mac, if Shane O'Mac
AEW's
came, if Shane O'Mac ever came to AEW, his daddy would disown him.
Oh yeah,
100%. Unless they bought
AEW's
it.
owned by Tony.
That's what I was
Khan, the
thinking.
Khan
I thought it'd be
family.
another
That's right.
WCW,
Okay.
WWE thing again. But like, I don't know. You never know.
If they did I mean, the forbidden door is apparently open, so they're open to doing stuff. I mean, Royal Rumble, we saw Impact wrestlers, which I mean, they were former WWE gals. It was Mickey James, but I don't know. I mean, they're just shoving Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns down your throat. If you like
And-
that, go to WWE. If you like pro wrestling,
And,
there's
and
AEW.
Johnny Knoxville, too.
oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's going to be a legit thing too. Apparently, I think they're really pushing
Oh,
Sami
wow.
Zayn and Johnny Knoxville
Crazy.
to go for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania,
Wow.
the biggest show in wrestling. It will be Johnny Knoxville, a guy who
That's
can't even use
crazy.
his penis anymore. It's going to be
literally.
I mean, it's a shame. Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, oh man, I don't know.
We got one of your followers on here. What's going on?
Woo.
How are you?
What's up?
Welcome.
Who's
Welcome,
this?
welcome.
Yesy, what's up, Yesy?
What's up, baby? Ooh,
Yeah.
Let's talk about Chicago Bulls real quick. So I know there's not really much to talk about, but the Bulls got Tristan Thompson off of free agency. I think we heard this past weekend. What are your thoughts on Tristan Thompson joining the Bulls? Do you think it covers like the big man that we kind of need since Patrick Williams is gone?
It definitely helps. It helps a lot. That's kind of been as of late with Lonzo and Alex Caruso being out. Defense has been on the back burner for the Bulls as of late with all these high scoring games. Just adding size at any point at all in this league, just because everyone's a 3-point shooter now. That's kind of why the Cavs are in the position that they are, because they have just size on size on size. That's why they're surprisingly like third or fourth in the conference right now. So yeah, this is great. He's not going to go out there and score 20 and 10 like Vooch, but he's going to go out there and get, probably 10 rebounds. And when he gets down there and gets an offensive rebound, he's going to put it right back up. He's going to get like 10 and 10, I would think. So this is good, in my opinion. This helps.
Yeah, I'm excited. I want to see like how he can contribute and bring value to the Bulls since we're kind of just playing small ball at the moment. But it's gonna be fun. what are you guys What are your guys' expectations moving forward? Do you think we're gonna win Eastern Conference Finals or maybe a little lower?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's gonna be hard.
Now listen, Nick's the big basketball guy. I tune in every here and there. I've been watching a lot of more basketball this year, especially with the Blackhawks playing the way they are.
Guilty of that. Guilty
yeah.
of that.
Yeah. The Bulls have been looking good, but even like I said a couple weeks ago on our podcast, I don't see them getting past the big teams in the East, man. I don't think they're going to beat
It's tough. It's
the
tough to say.
Sixers. I don't think they're going to be able to beat a team like the Bucks. Even the Heat, man, they've been playing great basketball without Jimmy Butler. So as much as I love and I want to root for the Bulls, adding Tristan Thompson, that big man, is nice, but he's not going to stop Giannis. He's not going to stop Embiid. I'm sorry.
Oh no, yeah, that's exactly the bitter pill that we would need to swallow. Like, yeah, it's been tough. We're not really beating the teams that we need to. So, I mean, yeah, that's again, get us in a series, we maybe make some noise, but I don't see us getting too deep because the 76ers just made heavy with the trade, and the Bucks are still the Bucks. So
Yeah, and the Nets. I mean, the
Nets too.
They still have some people. Even though
They have
traded away
potential.
Yeah,
They got that crybaby Ben Simmons. He sucks.
he's not going to shoot, so no offense from him, but I guess he'll be all the defense you need. So I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
So whatever. I mean, it's gonna be tough. You need some luck on our side, I feel like, because if like other teams can knock each other teams out, we could possibly make it. That's what I'm thinking. But
Yeah, seeding is going to be huge, especially with the play-in games and the extra
Yeah.
seeds that are going to come in. So just getting home court advantage for like if you're a 1 through 4 seed is just going to be huge in general, in my opinion. So that's going to be the goal. If we can, being up top and number 1 is great, but if you can maintain number 1 through number 4, that's in my mind the big goal.
Awesome. And then earlier today on a Pat McAfee show, Aaron Rodgers was on the show. Apparently there was like rumors he was going to possibly retire and all that, but he just went on the show and just told everyone he went to like vomit and shit because he's on this stupid cleanse thing, whatever. I don't know. It's fucking stupid. He's a fucking troll. Fucking hate him.
Dude, he is. He is.
I was
I
so
don't know.
pissed.
Richie texted me earlier, and he's like, "Hey, Rodgers is gonna go on the Pat McAfee show and drop some news. Tune in if you can." And I was like, "Oh shit, I'm outside. I'm at work. I can't. Just tell me what the news is." But I don't know. Half an hour later, he texts me back. He goes, "It's nothing." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, exactly. That's what it was. Nothing. I mean, I was driving at work and I threw it up on my phone live on YouTube, and they brought in Aaron Rodgers. And if you guys saw it from the beginning, he actually said like 30 seconds into the interview, he's like, "Listen, I know a lot of you are expecting some big news today. You're not getting it. You're not getting a decision. You're not getting a final answer. So if that's what you guys are here for, tune out." And that's exactly when I tuned out because I don't want to hear that prima donna fuck say anything else other than I'm leaving the North because I'm scared of Justin Fields and the Bears.
What did his viewer count go from? Pat,
it was
up in the 100,000.
It was like 100, like
It was
40,000 or some shit.
It was
like,
at 135, and then I think it went down to high 70s, low 80s.
Wow.
Yeah.
When I tuned in later on, like maybe still 20 minutes in when he was just talking about, like you said, his cleanse and all that bullshit, there was still like 70, 90K in there. So yeah,
I'm glad I missed it.
It was
then.
a whole lot of nothing. It was a whole
I'm
lot
glad
of
I missed it. But hey Richie,
what's up?
I have an announcement to make.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Never mind. Just kidding.
Damn, you got
Oh,
me
look, our
excited
viewers
there.
just dropped. Same way. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh man. That's what happened. We did the Aaron Rodgers thing. Doesn't work.
We did it, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Oh, man, fucking troll.
I guess us as Bears fans, you're like, please, 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 please.
Definitely. I mean, I just want him to be free. Like, if you want to retire, just be free. Like, let go. There's no one. Be off the cuff, per se. I don't know. Do any like you don't have to be tied to the Green Bay Packers. There's
Oh boy.
other teams.
Oh, Mike's in here. That's our super fan.
Oh, no.
Mike Fadagato,
We're gonna have a
cheesehead.
We're gonna
yeah,
have a
he said in
fight
the
in the
room.
chat.
Oh, jeez.
This is our boy. We love bringing him on the podcast for
Cheese.
the 2 times a year the Bears play the Packers. Thanks, Mike, for tuning in. We love you, but fuck
It's a
Aaron
rough
Rodgers.
one.
I don't even want to talk about him anymore.
It's a rough one. Yeah, yeah. I mean, he basically said, he's not going to retire. That's what I got from it, and kind of softballed it, but it sounds like he's going to stay, in my opinion, too. Like he kind of was like Matt LaFleur this, and we're good with that. I like the meeting here. It might also depend on who comes back, like the Smith brothers, Alan Lazard, if they franchise tag Devontae Adams. I don't know. There's also he said a lot of stuff, but Adam Schefter's also said a lot of stuff. We don't know who to believe. I don't know.
We got the
Yeah.
quarterback coach though, so
Yeah,
We did. We
stole
stole him. And they lost who's their
punter or
former
something,
offensive
right?
Coordinator. Their coordinator went to Denver.
Broncos.
What was his
Yeah.
name? I forget his name. I don't care.
remember.
I don't care enough to remember.
don't care
his name.
either. All I know is we got Luke Getsy. It's all I got. I'm pumped about that. Have you guys tuned into the Blackhawks lately or not really? Like I've literally not watched the game
On
this
and off.
season.
That's him.
On and off.
I do, yeah. I mean, I'm the big Blackhawks fan here. Nick takes the basketball. I take the hockey. Going into this season, I had a sour taste in my mouth just because of the whole Kyle Beach incident.
Yeah.
You think the Blackhawks are going to be good. They go out and get Seth Jones, which a lot of people, they were on the fence. We love him. We hate him. I like the signing. And obviously bringing in a Vezina Trophy candidate goalie like Fleury. You think good things, but they just haven't put it together. And I think it was last week, maybe 2 weeks ago, the whole Rocky Wirtz situation in the interview where again they brought up the Kyle.
That freaking made my blood boil.
Yeah,
as a Blackhawks
that
fan.
just has turned me off from this organization and watching it
Yeah.
right now. I mean, you say you're going to come out and you're going to address this situation, you're going to handle it, you're going to make sure it never happens again. And then I forgot who not Luke Canellis, whoever asked him the question about it, he just blew up on the guy. He yelled at him. He's like, stop asking this question. We don't want to hear it. We're not going to talk about it anymore. That's not how to handle things, Rocky.
It was horrible. Horrible.
Yeah,
To a sports broadcaster in your market who could make or break your team, who pretty much has all say over ticket sales because people listen to this guy. I can't remember who it is. You're right. It was a sports broadcaster he blew up on.
Yeah, it was I'm gonna remember it later, laying in bed or something when it doesn't matter, but I forgot his name off the top of my head.
Yeah, and I heard they also go ahead.
God damn, yeah, now I can't remember either.
Didn't they also what's it called? Part ways with Bobby Hall too?
Yeah,
Whatever.
Bobby Hall said he's not going to be an official ambassador of the Blackhawks anymore. And
yeah.
I definitely think it has to do with this whole management situation and just the kerfuffle that it's been over the last year with the Blackhawks.
Kerfuffle. That is your word for Tuesday.
It's hard to blog about the Blackhawks because, like, man, like you want to be positive, but then people are just like shitting down your throat when you're writing blogs about it. It's like,
and you know what?
It's so brutal.
I haven't been a Blackhawks fan my entire life. I got into hockey late, maybe around 2008, 2009.
Same.
And it's because we used to play floor hockey in gym class in 8th grade. And I was like, this is the funnest shit ever. How have I never watched or played hockey before? And, you know, that's when the Hawks are getting good. They get Taves, they get Kane, they go on the cup run. So I've been used to sort of like a Patriot fan. You know, I've been used to nothing but success and victory in my lifetime as a Blackhawks fan. And now to see them in the situation where they're at, fighting with the goddamn Phoenix Coyotes for last place, it's
so weird.
It's sad, dude. It's sad. Yeah. Well, don't get me wrong. They got a couple young pieces on that team. Riley Stillman, I think, is a good stay-at-home defenseman. Connor Murphy, Alex DeBrincat. Hopefully, we don't trade him like we traded Artemi Panarin a couple years back. But Brandon Hagel, they got a couple pieces they can build around. Obviously, we've seen this year the huge regression out of Taves and Kane. I thought maybe we can get one more maybe not a championship cup run, but a deep playoff run with those two guys on the roster, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen, unfortunately.
There's like rumors I hear like, are we gonna trade Kane and Taze or Kane or Taze? Like it's weird to hear.
I
but,
mean,
like,
it is weird to hear, and Richie, you could attest to this. Jimbo, I don't know about you, but as a Cubs fan, it sucked this year getting rid of that core group. I said
oh
to
yeah,
myself,
yeah.
I said to myself, and Nick can attest to this, the only guys I wanted to keep out of that group were Contreras and maybe Rizzo. And to see guys like that go, it sucks because you grew up with them. You get this connection, this bond with these players. They win a championship for your team. And now to see them in their older age, not playing as well as they used to, it sucks. It sucks that, like you said, it's a tough pill to swallow, but it's a business and it's got to be done. Because if you give away, you trade away a guy like maybe not Taves anymore, but Patrick Kane, you can get something out of that guy. You trade a guy like Rizzo, Bryant, Baez, you're going to get something for him. It might not be the biggest thing in the world, but you're going to get something for him.
They were the face of the franchise for years.
Yeah, why would you trade the face of the franchise? Like I was like mind blown.
They helped sell ticket sales like crazy. They made you a ton of money. What the? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Stole Magical from us this year, so that's what you get.
Yeah, but I don't care.
You guys get Magical.
We might not even have a baseball season, so it doesn't matter.
Speaking of baseball, did you see the new hats, the Cubs and Sox spring training hats?
No, I didn't.
Wait, are they still like releasing merch?
They're usually pretty
release
great.
it.
I usually like the spring training hats. Those are pretty.
Let me send to you, Jimbo, real quick to pop on the screen.
I think this one I'm wearing is a spring training hat from maybe 2 years ago. This is the one they wore. It just doesn't have the patch on the side. This is the logo they had.
I've actually gone to some spring training games out in Arizona.
Ooh, that's always fun.
In 2012, and I sat behind home plate at the old Hohokam Park when they played there, the Cubs. They're playing the Sox. And it was Rizzo's rookie year. So that was really cool. I got to see him kind of, before he was anything. He was just a rookie.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the hats which you just sent me.
That's a Cubs one.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, the Sox one looks pretty cool too. Yeah, I just pulled that one up right away.
That Sox one looks cool. I like how the Cubs.
I like the stars.
A little bit. Yeah. Cubs should maybe throw a little bit more white in the front of theirs, but I like both of those.
It's funny to come out with spring training hats and I've in spring training. I was like, what is this?
Yeah, we're not even gonna have it. What the hell?
I know.
I think they could have used white. They could have flipped the colors around.
Blue
like
and then the blue on red, and the red is sort of thin.
Yeah, the blue on blue is a little much. Yeah, that's a little eyesore. That's a bit of an eyesore. Nice, but I mean, all Cub stuff is a bit of an eyesore. So
here we go. Here we go. Is that better? Is that better?
Yep, that's fantastic. Oh, it's great. Oh,
can I edit this just over your head and nobody else's? I don't know if I can do that.
Yes.
Hey, question for you guys: when it comes to those new era hats like that, are you stickers on or stickers off?
Off.
Usually off. I don't own many of them, but off.
Yeah,
I'm a dad hat kind of guy, like this hat. Usually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The bent brim, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Dad hat. Perfect dad hat.
Well, you guys, sticker on, sticker off.
I just
stickers off.
I just switched to sticker off because I guess I'm not a high schooler anymore, so I gotta start doing that. I also I kept them because like I forget my hat size. I got Dane Brandage, so I can't remember.
You go to Lids and you're like, oh, okay, I'm a size 7.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take that one.
Exactly. I'm this today. So yeah, that's what it ends up being.
I do have a story from this Saturday. My nephew turned 1. My sister had
some birthday over.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Today's his actual, and his name is Jordan after Michael Jordan. So
there we go. That's awesome.
Hey, awesome. Here we go. We got our little Jordan toy right here.
There we go. And anyway, my aunt walks through the door, and it's a sports themed party. Everybody's wearing jerseys. I'm wearing my Cubs, and the St. Louis side of the family are in town, so they're wearing that. And my mom's a Sox fan. She's got her socks on. And my mom's sister walks through the door, and she's wearing like a vintage old Michael Jordan jersey, like vintage, like 90s, like beat
the
up. You can
cursive
totally
writing?
tell. Yeah, it was.
Nice.
And
Those are the
then
nice
I like that
ones.
one.
and then a vintage hat with the tags on it, and it was from the 98. It was the one that they wore on court after they won the 98.
Okay.
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 Oh wow.
And I was like, did you like, where did you? Oh, these were Timmy's, my son, my cousins.
Oh
You know,
wow.
she still has his entire collection, tags on it. Jersey had
Oh,
a tag
wow.
on it. Hat had a tag on it. So I looked it up. The hat was only worth $40, but if she had the white one, it would have went for 1,500. She goes, I might actually
Wow.
have the white one.
Damn.
So she could be sitting on a closet full of vintage clothes, hats, jerseys, sports memorabilia. He was a Cowgirls fan. He was
Oh,
a
man.
Bears fan. You know, all that stuff. Hey, that could be a gold mine.
Yeah, that's definitely worth a day of picking through stuff. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
fortunate
Yeah,
enough
Nick's
yeah.
the big sports memorabilia guy, so he's
Oh, yeah.
probably got a couple things over there worth a pretty penny.
I would love to just go over there on like Thanksgiving and be like, can I just get an hour in the closet and just
Whatever I
take a
can put in a
look?
bag, can I get
Yeah.
it for free?
Yeah. I mean, I'll help sell it for you if you give me a cut. You know,
We could do like a online show. Just be like, hey, when you get
Auction.
little like models to come through, like
Yeah, do a live
that'd be pretty
auction.
cool.
Yeah, that's sick. Yeah.
Richie, you know some Instagram models. We can set that up.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
There we go.
That's awesome.
Hey, they say sex sells. Sex and sports sell.
They do.
It does.
And gambling.
Yeah, and gambling, yeah.
And gambling.
You should just
That's
mix the
true.
three and that'll be the perfect sport.
A Carl's Jr. burger model eating a burger, betting on the over. I mean, that hits
That's
all
life.
the
That's
yeah,
life.
that's all the check marks right there.
And of course, a sponsored quick ad that if you guys are in Illinois, New Jersey, or New York, or Iowa, you can sign up with PointsBet by clicking that link in the chat. $250 when you sign up. There's the link. Must be 21 and up. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
March 5th, online mobile registration will be back. So you don't have to go to Bufu and like register. You could just do it right from your home
Oh, really?
and bet games. So I'm pumped.
Yep.
Ooh,
March
that's
5th
sick.
I didn't
is
know
We're
that
back.
is
March
huge.
5th, baby. Let's go. I'm so pumped.
Clutch.
That's huge. I mean, I want to sign up for all these other sports books. I'm on Rivers and FanDuel right now, but that's the big problem. I don't feel like driving 4 hours just to confirm my identity, you know?
Yeah.
Or
And
whatever they have
what-
you do.
What day is March 5th on?
It's a
Let's
Saturday.
see.
Oh,
I already
It's a
know.
Saturday. All right.
There's no
Nice.
good like the good Bulls game is the one right before it. It's Bucks versus the Bulls.
Yep.
I'm like, oh my god, 'cause
Ooh.
that'll be great. Like a watch party and just like watch the Bulls and Bucks because the whole Grayson Allen thing. Like that'll
Yep.
be intense.
I feel like he's gonna find a way to not play that game. It's just gonna.
You think
It's just
so?
gonna get. Yeah, he's gonna come down with bitch
He's got
syndrome
COVID
or something.
He's got COVID or something.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Bitch
bad.
syndrome. There we go. That works.
Yeah, but if you guys
page.
want to sign up, even when we're offline, just come to our channel here on Twitch, twitch.tv/shootyourshotsports, and type PB just like this into our chat, and it'll bring up the link.
There
Yeah,
we go.
I have, like,
Get a little bit of free
Barstool-
money.
Yeah. I got
Exactly.
the Barstool app and
Free
I have
money is the
Rivers.
best money, kids.
Yep.
Oh, and PointsBet, obviously. Yeah, I use
like
three.
that.
I use only Barstool and PointsBet. I don't use Rivers, but you guys like Rivers?
That was like the first one, but no,
Same.
I went on to everything else besides Rivers. Honestly,
I like
Yeah.
it because I've noticed for like futures on prop bets for like baseball, football, the big sports, sometimes you get better odds. And me, I like to parlay like division winners in baseball. I always put together a nice one. So you get a little bit of better odds. The only downside with Rivers is withdrawing your cash can be a pain in the ass sometimes.
I hear that.
Yeah.
Everybody says that.
I had to go into the casino, prove who I was, show them my ID, wait in a line for 20 minutes with all the old people playing the slots, trying to get their $10 back, just to prove who I was so they could start the process in sending me my money. I didn't even get the money that day.
Wow.
And then I had to wait 3 to 5 days and then go pick it up again at the casino. It might have
That's
changed
brutal.
since then, but that was ridiculous.
Think about all the money that they sit on during that 3-day period and how much interest they make from the bank for sitting on that money for just
Why
3
they do
days.
it.
Just 3 days. It's insane.
Do you think they put in interest? Because it's going in and out really quick though. Because once someone wins, someone loses. So it's not going to
Well,
be like
at the casino, yeah, it's in and out, but
for
online,
for
like
like
you
prop.
said,
I guess for like divisional winners and stuff. Yeah, for like future bets. Yeah, you can do it for future bets, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like Barstool. They actually do it really. I get it in like within half an hour. It's like
really.
super quick. Yeah, it's
Wow.
so fast.
Yeah. Usually
Faster
takes
than
about
points
a
bet.
day or two for me,
Where's
but
there-
yeah, that's pretty decent.
Where is there a Barstool
Aurora.
one?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
it's
yeah,
almost
Aurora,
it's
right.
almost Indiana, but they still say it's like Chicago. But yeah.
Oh, they got that one too. Yeah, the one
Yeah.
in like Hammond or Gary or
Like East Chicago or whatever. Or
yeah, it's like that area. I think it's
Yeah.
inside
Ameristar.
Yes, that's
Ameristar,
the one.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Barstool's pretty good. Same thing. It's just if you just it's good to like have the option because there's just better odds in every single one, and the Barstool's pretty cool because they got the different odds boosts. Yeah, it's
I like
it's
the
just always fun.
parlays. I went
Yeah.
along with the parlays, like the ones that like personalities pick. Like, it's
Yeah,
weird. Like
Yeah.
I don't know how. I guess fuck it. I was
that's how I got my no run first inning like addiction.
Yeah.
that was
yeah,
them.
the BC.
beat.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I love that bet. It's my favorite bet.
Mhm. I'll take it every
So-
time blindly. Every time.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Super Bowl prop bets. Did you guys do any?
Oh, a bunch.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
hear them. Let's hear them, and let's hear your
Roadhouse.
outcome. What's up,
Uh,
Pablo
I'll-
Soul?
I'll go first here. Me and all the buddies, we were hanging out over at the compound. Shout out to fucking AJ if you're watching. We had about 20 dudes over at his house watching the Super Bowl. We all rolled with heads, and heads hit. So that was a big,
Oh,
Me
big
too.
win to start
Me
the night.
too.
That was a big win to start the night, and that was probably the only win of the night for me. I took a flyer on Aaron Donald to win the MVP, which if Cooper Kupp didn't get that second touchdown, I could have saw Aaron Donald winning it. But unfortunately, Cooper Kupp, he deserves it. I think he should have been the regular season MVP. But anyway, we bet the Rams margin of victory between 1 and 13 points. I believe that was plus money, so that was a nice little win there. And then just over and unders on yardage for guys. I can go all day on those, but I know Nick had a couple of them too.
Plus 1,400, any non-QB to throw a touchdown, baby.
I
Joe
missed that
Mixon
one.
to Higgins was great. That also covered another one that I had. It was OBJ, T. Higgins, or Jamar Chase to score over 1.5 touchdowns. Obviously, with OBJ scoring the opening, that was able to cash that with Higgins. So that was great. Yeah, heads, but I also took always like the uncut gems bet. You take heads
Uncut
and
gems.
parlayed with plus 4.5. So
Okay.
yeah, with the
I
Bengals. So that was
parlayed it with something really simple, and it was the Rams winning the coin toss.
Ooh, okay.
That's what I parlayed it with. But I also did. This is actually from the game. I'd lost this, but I basically did the money line for the Bengals, which lost. The over 4.5 touchdowns, which lost, and then Cooper Kupp
Well, that
scoring
one.
anytime
I
touchdown.
think you got 2 out of 3.
Oh, I did. You're right. I did. So if the Bengals would have, ran another touchdown like we all talk about the whole entire game,
It's gonna be hard. The refs. I'm gonna blame
they
the
weren't
refs.
calling anything. They weren't
Yeah,
calling
no,
anything.
they were letting the boys were being boys that entire game, and the last 2
Till the
minutes they
end.
decided to call games.
There was a
Yeah.
bunch of calls at the end. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
and
It's hard to say that, but there is, there's a bunch of plays that you can sit there and really dissect. But yeah, obviously
know.
that one play really did made a huge impact. That's without a doubt. But yeah,
the one prop bet I forgot to mention, and like I was saying, I was rooting for the Rams. I had bet that every team would score at least 1 point in every quarter, which had hit the first quarter, hit the second quarter, hit the third quarter. The Rams score in the fourth, and the Bengals down 3 going into the last drive. I'm rooting for the Rams all day. I flipped real quick. I was okay with the Bengals tying or taking the lead right there, and unfortunately it didn't hit. But That was a heartbreaker there. And
Yeah.
you get good odds on that. Plus 1,500. I think I threw like $50 on it. So we would have won a lot of money on that. But what are you going to do? You win some, you lose most, you know?
Yeah. I was riding with the kicks too. Evan McPherson, he didn't. Oh, no, he hit on his kicks, but just the over on kicks.
I got that
did not.
one.
Yeah. And then the no touchback, that killed me. That
killed me too.
That was my big one. That I put my entire life savings on it. Lost it all.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Whole $2. Wow.
Yeah.
Congrats, man.
No.
Awesome.
A bunch of crypto and a bunch of NFTs. Lost it all.
So you
Yeah.
lost 48 cents. Got it.
There
cool.
we go.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I had tails that lost, and then like the next play was the no touchback thing. I had lost that. I was just on a downward spiral until like maybe the third quarter, because that's when Bengals hit over 1.5 field goals. That was like my first hit, and then I eventually won because I bet the Rams and gave a blue. So like it was always blue, so I got plus
That's crazy.
700, I think. So I won, I think like 70. So it's not bad. So
Yeah.
I have all my losses. I still won. So it's not bad.
I lost.
I think after like
I
30
lost.
plays being made, I was only down like $17. So I'll take that any day of the week.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, so
I was in some work football squares, but like nothing major. I know like my buddy runs one that's like $500 a square, but I was in one that was like $20 a square kind of thing. Two of them actually. So I think all in all, my total loss was only like less than $50.
there you go. And that's pretty solid, obviously.
Yeah.
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 You know, I was saying that on the way
Yeah.
home with my lady friend, with my girlfriend. Just I asked her, you know, did you have fun? She goes, yeah. And then she asked me, you know, did you have fun? I go, I don't know yet. She go, what do you mean you don't know yet? I didn't tally up my wins and losses yet. I have no idea if I had fun yet.
And
Yeah.
it being, you know, I guess we can call ourselves now post COVID. This was really the first get together since before COVID, you know, and I just sat there and ate and ate and ate.
Yeah.
And
We had
oh
a
man.
feast.
It's with the big
same.
shots, Bill.
Yeah. Hey, if us four ever get together, I'm gonna make you guys my famous Bildo pig shots. Basically, what it is a piece of smoked sausage cut in a little circle, wrapped in a half a piece of bacon, and on the inside, so it looks like a little shot glass, I mix up diced up jalapenos, red pepper flakes, pepper jack cheese, and cream cheese, sprinkled with a little magic dust and a little fucking armpit hair. Oh, dude,
Oh, that's amazing.
eye for.
Blood, sweat,
great.
and tears. I am
Yeah.
starving.
You eat
Wash
one
that
and you
down with
just
some
feel
Malort.
Your arteries clog up.
Crosstown Classic. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That'll be
I
fun.
only make them for special occasions, though.
Yeah.
That's a special occasion. That's twice a year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Crosstown
absolutely.
Classic.
And Super Bowl. So that's 3 times a year. But still,
Wash it down with some Malort and you're all good to go.
Oh, boy.
That sounds
Yeah.
amazing.
I'll drink an old style, not Malort.
Yeah,
I'll do old
same here.
style.
I had Malort for the first time ever about I don't know, 10 years ago at the Bears parking lot tailgating, 31st lot. And it was my girlfriend at the time's cousin that was tailgating, like a couple tailgates down. So we go over there, we're hanging out, and like, here, you have to try this. It's Malort. I'm like, I've never had it.
Oh, you got tricked.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
tricked.
man.
I got had.
Oh man,
You know
they got
what?
you
It was-
bad.
It was in the parking lot of the Bears. Like, how much more Chicago can you get than that?
You gotta
It was
do
6
it. You get a
a.m.
hot
It
dog,
was
no
6 a.m.
ketchup. Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, I think I'd rather take a warm beer, like a car warmed beer, over a shot of Malort, like a
Same.
warm
Same.
PBR, and just have to force myself to drink that.
Are you
than
talking
say,
about
"Fuck
like
it."
a beer that's been in your car in
Yeah,
like July?
I'd rather, like for like a whole
Okay.
week on a hot summer week, I'd rather drink that.
same.
That's
Yeah,
how
I hate
bad
Malort that
Malort
much.
is.
I had it one time
will
at
say,
this bar
if
in
you
Old
have-
Town. I just puked on the bar. Like, it was that bad. I'm like, can I just drink gasoline? Like, what the fuck is this? It was horrible. It was,
Band-Aids.
worse.
It was Band-Aids.
oh my
I
god.
will say, if you have Malort a little chilled, if you leave it in the freezer for a little bit, it's not as bad.
No, No,
No,
it's-
dude.
No, you're
Some guy was
no.
giving out shots. I was like,
You're drinking
why
poison.
not? And
It's
I
poison.
I got had
I've
too.
seen Malort take down like full-size rats. I mean, you're not supposed to freaking drink that shit.
They just put that in the rat traps down in the city.
Yeah.
No
I feel like
more
we should
peanut
like
butter
get a
and
new
cheese.
shot for Illinois because it's not fair, or Chicago because that doesn't represent us. It's like the worst shot you could
Well,
possibly
it's
make.
because it was made here. Jepson's is from here. And I
Great.
think
then
didn't they get
someone else
bought
make
out?
another shot.
I think they might have gotten bought out too, maybe. Maybe not.
It's just great when tourists come in or like our friends coming from like other states.
Oh,
We
yeah,
just
we
tell them,
trick them all.
hey, take this. And
It's
we just
sweet.
see
Don't
them
worry,
like,
it's sweet.
yeah.
Tastes like
the
tastes like
best.
a Vegas bomb. You'll love it.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Oh
Best.
yeah.
We
Oh,
had
yeah,
a
you
we
trick
had a
'em.
buddy last weekend go out. I don't know what bar down in the city, and he met up with a couple of his college buddies from upstate Wisconsin, and he did that. He gave him a couple shots of Malort, and they were in for a surprise, man. They hated it.
Love it. I love it. I think us tricking other people is the only way they get their sales.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I only
Yeah,
know
there's a
one
big
person
Dude, that
that
should
there's
be
a
actually
big
great.
did.
pie
We should make a
chart,
YouTube
yeah.
video.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, that'd be great. Just tricking out of towners. Like, hey, check the shot out.
You know, that could
They
be
just- you don't care, but that'd be
TikTok
great.
series,
Oh my God.
Richie. Richie, you can
$1
make that into a
idea.
TikTok series.
Yeah.
yeah, that's a
Malort.
great idea.
Yeah, the Malort offices, they're just sitting there like 69% is just people being assholes and trying to trick
Yeah.
their friends. And yeah, and then the other, I don't know, math, 20, 20 something odd percent is actual sales. So we can go
Actual
from there.
drinkers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
Sad
people actually like
people.
Malort. I'm like, oh, doesn't your friend
And
like
there's
Malort?
probably
Timbo?
there's probably a small sliver that's like housewarming gifts, because that's usually like a FU housewarming gift.
Definitely a gag
What?
gift.
Richie asked me if I like Malort.
No, your
No.
friend does, right?
Yeah, Kat loves the Malort.
Yeah,
My friend
yeah.
Kat. She'll go to the bar and go, "Can I get a Malort shot?"
Hey,
Like,
that's off.
and have 6 of
mean,
them.
I got a
know.
buddy
She
like
tries
that too.
She tried to trick us. Like, hey, do you want some? We're like, no, we don't. It's the worst.
If I
Never.
text her right now and say Malort, she'll be like putting her coat on. She'll be on her way to the bar. I don't get it.
It's wild. It's wild. Ugh, man. So, do you guys want to replug your podcast and all that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and
Before
where
we
you
do
can find you and
that,
all that.
real quick, something you guys brought up earlier
Thanks,
for
Jim.
the Tuesdays. My favorite number twos. I heard that you guys were talking about it with the last podcast.
Yeah. Go ahead with yours.
I gotta tune in because I got it. Two came right off the top of my head.
I know immediately one. Go ahead.
One of them, honorable mention, Ryan Theriot, former shortstop, second baseman for the Cubs. You know, we love
Ryan.
Chicago. We love those players like that here in Chicago, man.
Oh, yeah.
The
So
riot.
The
Yeah.
the
Ryan.
guys, they're good.
Oh, I miss
they're
him.
good for a year or two, and then they're playing off in China. So Ryan Theriot, honorable mention. Number one of my favorite baseball players growing up, Troy Tulowitzki. I
Ooh.
truly think if this dude never went through all the injuries, he'd be one of the greatest shortstops of all time. Baseball's my sport. Growing up, watching that guy play, playing with him in the video games, I loved it. So he's one of my number twos. And then naturally, as the Blackhawks fan, number two, you got to go with the assistant captain, Duncan Keith.
Duncan
three-time
Keith. Yeah.
three-time Cup winner,
There
two-time
we go.
Norris Coat Trophy winner.
Duncan
two-time-
Teeth.
I think, yeah, Duncan No Teeth, baby.
Yeah.
Two-time gold medal winner, I want to say. Yeah,
To
playing-
two-time.
playing 28, 29, 30 minutes a night for the Hawks throughout their playoff runs, losing however many teeth. He's got to be number one for a lot of Chicagoans, especially if you're a Blackhawks fan. So
Yeah.
those are my two right there.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like those two. Kept it Chicago.
I would steal the same one. I would say Duncan Keith, but if I got to take two other ones, I'm taking when Nate Robinson was on the Bulls, I'm pretty sure he was number 2. And then 22, Taj Gibson. There you go.
There you go.
Bang bang.
Taj Gibson. There you go.
There you go.
I forgot I
Taj
could do 22
Mahal.
too as well. So I should have been more clear.
Oh no,
Yeah,
yeah, I had to
Hey.
cheat. I had to.
Hey, that's
22,
okay. I
Matt
mean,
He used Daffy Duck, so that works.
I used Daffy Duck.
Hey,
Come
Shan.
on, man. He was killed it on the court.
David Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's great.
Oh yeah, Forte. Jeez. Oh man. Yeah. 20. Oh
Matt
boy.
Forte, one of the most underrated out there.
Yeah.
Yep. He doesn't have
But yeah,
my number
billboards all
two
over
is-
the side
wow.
at 294 yet, but I guess maybe he isn't losing his hair or getting hair regrown with Urlacher.
Yee.
Urlacher, Sandberg, and who is that? Olchek up there, I want to say.
Yep, Olchek's up there
Oh,
now
yeah.
too.
All
Hell
day.
yeah.
I drive a
Man,
lot for
can't-
work, so I
can't-
see those
can't-
guys all day.
Can't unsee him because they're all over 294 by O'Hare.
Yeah, I mean, we live right over there, so we see it all
Yeah.
the time. But
There you go.
yeah, thank you guys for having us on. We'll definitely do this again. It's past my bedtime. I
Yee.
gotta go to bed.
Definitely.
Yeah. We're
Thank you,
it's
Richie.
it's
Thank
the
you, guys.
the DaaaGenerates podcast. We got
DaaaGenerates.
three A's in DaaaGenerates. I think that's just our ad on Twitter. DaaaGenerates.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah, please take a follow, and then we're mostly, I think we're on everything, Spotify, Apple, SoundCloud, just about everything. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
I'm
And
pretty sure if you just start typing DAAA, you guys are the only one with 3 A's.
Hey,
by the way.
let's keep it that way. And
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Richie,
we'll
change
put
the
you
name
on
of
our website
podcast
too
real
as well
quick.
as friends of the podcast.
Yes,
so
I appreciate
people can click
that.
on it too. So it's great. So thanks
Yes.
for coming on, guys.
There we go.
Appreciate it,
Thank
boys.
you,
Thank you.
boys. Have a good night.
And yeah,
Cheers.
You too.
again, thanks for being able to reschedule for next week coming on our
No worries,
on our
yeah.
thing too. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, take care, guys.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Later.
Sure.